well, saying, Scott Show love Nick. Without him and his advice videos, my channel would not be where it's at today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. Glad that you've gotten value out of the content. So let's see here. Let me get this channel up on screen. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like the okay, so the For You is still showing me some of that older stuff. But yeah, I think what you're doing now, let me just go ahead and get this up on screen. Yeah, I think what you're doing now is definitely much better in terms of, you know, you're focusing on the things that are going to matter to the people that you're actually trying to reach with this stuff, right? Like 10 most useful GitHub repositories you know about, and then you're focusing on that, right? You have the imagery here for GitHub, and you know the
and these
logo,
are going to be our
then,
bacon
you know, the
bits,
screenshot here, and then you have
of
like
course.
GitHub up here. So you know all the way around, this is something that is going to communicate more with the people that you're trying to reach. And similar thing here, right? To where you know this looks like it's more professional now in terms of, you know,
hey guys,
like
welcome back to the show.
Like, hey, I'm trying to, you know, reach
we're also going to make some homemade chili oil that, you know, with olive oil, but of course you can use whichever oil choice you'd like.
Where it's a little bit confusing, not as clear. So yeah, so I think this is definitely better. One thing that I would be mindful of though is right here, you see how this one, everything's just all over the place. You might just be experimenting with this. But in a situation like this, where you have everything, you know, kind of like there's no real flow to this. I see you have arrows trying to, you know, direct people around. But, you know, I would definitely try to make this just where it's easier to read. Because the whole game on YouTube is you want it to where when people are looking around the homepage, you know, the videos, you want it to show up in their subscriptions. You want people to subscribe. You want it to where it's just crystal clear that it has something to do with something that they care about. And you're going to get some of that in the logos here, so you know you're using those to carry the weight. But because there's so much to look at here with no real focus, I think that this particular thumbnail could absolutely be redone. But I do like that you have removed this character here. I think that's fantastic, and that you are thinking these through more in terms of, you know, how your target audience is going to be able to identify these.
Hey guys, hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes on the show.
And it looks like out of the last few weeks here, okay, so this one did better, but it's been on for a month though. Yeah, it looks like you know, this one was a good improvement for you as well, so that's good. Next up on the list here, we have Just Ask Pam.
Let's get 10 gifts, Foodies.
Been on YouTube for a year or more. They do self-help content, and the goal of the channel is to be a full-time content creator. They target mostly women over 40, and they want to do lives for content. How much can a channel make through YouTube monetization for only live streams that have approximately 100 people for 1 to 3 hours? So not a lot. I mean, well, it depends on how you're monetizing. So, you know, if those people are super engaged and you regularly have new people coming through, then in that case, that gives you the opportunity to where, you know, if you have stuff to sell or anything like that, that you can monetize in that way. But in terms of on-platform monetization, you're going to be really dependent on super chats to carry the weight there, because you're not getting hardly any activity in the live streams in terms of activity that would amount to any reasonable amount of AdSense, right? So because of that, you're going to be really dependent on things like super chats, driving channel memberships.
Do you put bacon in your ramen?
And if you don't have anything to sell personally, if you do have something that you can promote as an affiliate or anything like that, then in that case, you know, you can do those sorts of things also to add to the bottom line. But I would definitely work on, if you have 100 people rotating through for that 1 to 3 hours, then what I would do is I would make sure that you are, if you're trying to grow the channel and make money from it, then I would make sure that you are thinking about the replay value of all the live streams that you do, and make sure that you are putting it together accordingly, right? Because if you are just doing like a hangout stream, kind of like we do for these, and you are not doing anything to it after the stream is over, and you're not thinking about, okay, I'm going to get a
recorded views. Let's see how this bacon's cooking.
How can I make this just a great replay experience for people? If you're not thinking about those sorts of things, it's going to be more challenging to get people to have that good experience on the replay, which then will keep YouTube recommending it even after the live stream is over, right? So because of that, just make sure that you are considering that replay. Make sure that you're giving each live stream a nice clear purpose that people can follow along with and those sorts of things in order to get the most out of it. But if the only thing you want to do is live streams, then that's fine. But also keep in mind that if you are doing live streams, since you're doing self-help content, you can live stream for short periods of time too, to make videos. So just like right now, if you're doing a 1 to 3 hour live stream, you can also just go live and share some inspirational message for 5 to 10 minutes, and like that is a piece of content. And then by doing that, that also gives you additional things to work with. But if you're going to do that, you might as well record it locally, turn it into a video, and then upload it on the video side. So then you're also uploading long form content as well, instead of just being reliant on those lives. But you do have options there, and remember that if you are streaming for like 1 to 3 hours, just you could if it was 3 hours, you could trim that down to where you're streaming to 2, and then spend that last hour after you're already warmed up and all that stuff from your stream vocally and your energy and all that. Then spend that last hour just making essentially live recorded long form content as well, just to put out shorter pieces of content. And the reason I'm saying that is because when it comes to asking somebody to commit to an hour or 3 hours of a live stream from the outside, even if they might come in and watch for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, when they see that from the outside, when viewers see it, it's a huge commitment when you click on that, right? Because like, well, if I really enjoy this, then I'm going to want to stick around for that 1 to 3 hours, and it's a big ask. So if you did have shorter pieces of content that you can put out, then that gives you the opportunity to do that. In fact, if Dee was in here, I would switch to the front camera when I say this, but there is a tool called Opus Clip that you can use as well. They're actually the sponsor of this live stream. And with Opus Clip, it gives you the opportunity where you can do that in another way from your live streams, to where, depending on how your live stream
You can do cheese, egg, or shrimp in your ramen.
Drop the link to your
I
live
can't do
stream
cheese, I'm sorry.
and then Opus Clip will automatically make clips for you, and then you just go
That I just can't get behind. I can do egg. I just started doing egg. Have you guys been enjoying our ramen egg cooking tutorials?
Take those live streams that you're doing and get additional content out of them. And you can use it. You can also use it for vertical content on other platforms as well, just as a means to bring attention to whatever it is that you are. But you can find information about that at opusclip.com or opus.pro.
Okay, I turned down the heat. This is bacon, so we don't want it pop locking and dropping at us.
Next up, we've got BB Bro. BB Bro says they upload every other day. They've been on YouTube for 1 year or more. They do entertainment, comedy, and a Thai channel. Okay, that's cool. Goal channel is to be a full-time content creator. The target audience is Thai people, teenagers, entertainment.
Mad Hume, the 6957. Have you hit that like button?
Disturbingly little amount of views for the channel with 160,000 subs. Any tips or anything you think I'm going wrong? Okay, so I'm not sure if this is in Thai language. I'm going to guess that it is, but we're going to find out. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. So, boom. Okay, so right now, just a heads up. So you mentioned that you believe it's a good video, and it might be, but it's possible that as YouTube is showing these around to that is YouTube is showing these around to people, that they aren't clicking on it. It's possible that the topic, I can't read it because it's in my language. I don't read it. I speak a little bit, but I don't read it. But it's possible that when
Thanks for hitting that like button, guys.
don't see the same value in it from the outside that you do. I would definitely experiment with it right now. Just published it 2 days ago. So I would definitely experiment with it in terms of thumbnail. And I'm not sure what the topic is, so the topic itself might be it looks like you're doing some type of food review or something like that. So if that's the case, then I would experiment with this like super busy thumbnail.
And now look at all that bacon grease. Look at all that fat. We're going to be using that in our ramen.
There's a lot going on here, so it's probably going to grab attention. But in terms of just, focus, it is all over the place. So I would experiment with just trying to simplify.
Just going to put so much flavor in our ramen noodles.
And also, if you are making content for younger I would definitely make sure that you are checking out other, time channels that I'm assuming you are, and just seeing the things that they are doing in terms of thumbnails for, color choices, things like that, just to make sure that thematically that you are aligning with the niche in terms of how you're presenting, how you're presenting the content. Welcome back. Next up, we have Fruit Jerky Wins. The next channel here for him. What do you think this is? Green Wins. I think it's clear, like in my brain. Oh, we got it. Hold on. Fry up cheese. Got straight lines down. Brian G. Johnson in the house. Brian G., for those of you who don't know, is the author of the original volume one. He's also a content creator as well. You can find the link in the description with the original on Amazon or on that. But Brian, you're doing amazing. Thanks to see you here.
What's the channel name again?
Brian G. Johnson.
No. The other guy.
TV. Brian G. Johnson TV. So, TV,
Fruit Jermaine. He's a microbiologist.
Okay. Oh, I think you're thinking like microscope.
Wow, that's like bird life. Yeah, bird life photographer.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm thinking vlogger. That's what I'm thinking.
Roll the dice.
Okay. All right. So definitely one time a week or more is the photography expert. Close. Photography.
That's as close as you're gonna get.
But we don't know what came Yeah, but the multi-channel be a full-time creator, and the question is, how can I improve my reach? Thumbnails without class, without being a physical review. I'll get your own like reviews and stuff on that. Camera. Okay, I'm trying to tell a story, trying to show you in terms of the camera. Okay. Yes, but this is more about photo photography. It seems. Yeah. Take a look at this. It sounds like it's going to be interesting. Okay, see what we got going on here. Okay, nice. Okay. So here we go. So right here, you're definitely focusing on the right things in terms of the imagery here. But one thing I just want to
Wildlife photography.
no, definitely not wildlife photography.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, you're definitely doing the right thing in terms of focusing on the imagery that people will connect with their phones. That's a win. In terms of your titles, this phone versus this phone, yeah, that's fine too. One thing with videos like this is they can do fine in recommendations, but they also usually will pick up later in search as well, as long as it's there. And you might get long views on this one. It's still the phone's updates, these aren't relevant anymore. But you might get some long views on this one, in addition to what you're getting from the recommendation system, just for people looking for this. So because of that, I think that you're doing the right thing there as well. And you're also making the clear, comparison there, so people that are already interested in these, they might be able to identify them there, which is good. Okay, so you're doing this basically this phone versus pretty much every other phone. Yeah, I think that's good. One thing that I would do on this one, and this one did better, but I would light these phones up a little bit because it almost looks like it was backlit, or you can't see the phones as well, but I would test that particular one. Yeah, and the rest of what you're doing here, I think this is solid in terms of the imagery. But this one, I would also zoom in more on the phone, kind of like you're doing in this one. I got to number 3 here. There we go. Yeah, so I would kind of zoom in a little bit more here, and the reason for that is because on home pages and mobile feeds, this is going to be okay. Big TV screens, stuff like that, this is going to be okay. But when it comes to suggested videos, because those are smaller, you won't see as much detail in terms of like which phone this is at a glance. So because of that, I would zoom in on that particular one a little bit. But yeah, I think a lot of these, what you're doing, I think your newer setups here are better, where it's just nice clear focus on the devices here. But I think you are good there. Same thing here. So another thing that I would experiment with is you see how this phone image here, like you did this one like inside I guess most of these are outside. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say I would experiment with, indoor and outdoor, see if it makes a difference or not, just because, they look really nice and, out here in the sunlight like that. Any thoughts here, Dean, on this one?
Yeah, the only thing when you have a versus on here, like the Vivo X300 versus the Vivo X300 camera. So you have the Ultra versus the normal X300. If you're doing a versus series, I would make sure that you have the two phones side by each of the same size. And I would actually put like a versus, I would put the DS in the center. Yeah, just so at a glance, you know what's going on. Other than that, I think it's good. The Oppo X9 looks like a good phone. What do they want feedback on?
Their feedback was how can they improve their reach, maybe thumbnails, but without losing class. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of, improving your reach, I would make sure that you are covering popular phones, because that's going to matter. And which, you already are, I believe, when it comes to that.
What other phones?
And the next step would be to make sure that you are paying attention to, how people are responding to the video content. People are clearly enjoying your content. You've got videos with, 19,000 views on, at least this recent year. You probably have videos with a lot more than that. You've got almost 40,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. You have a lot of data to work with on this. So what I would do now is, in addition to the topics and making sure that the topics are talking about popular phones that people care about and that they are, trying to compare and figure out which ones to get and all that, I would also start going into your retention reports and just start using that as a guide in terms of trying to get people to watch for longer periods of time, have a better experience with the videos, stick around. YouTube loves that. So because of that, making sure that you are, paying really close attention to your audience retention reports and trying to figure out ways to keep people watching more. Excuse me. And I'm not sure if you're doing this or not. Yeah, even little details too. So let me give you something actionable here. Like you can see with this one, right? When we first start this one, how it starts, you're like inside somewhere, nice to focus on the phone, right? So I would experiment with things like, okay, if I go through my content library of all the videos that I published on it for the last like 90 days, because we have this indoor shot here, and the one that I just looked at was outdoor, I would start comparing things like that. Like, okay, when I start my videos with me on screen and I'm outside, are people sticking around as, like, is that capturing people? Or do the, when I started up and I focused on the phone, did that seem to capture people better, right? And I would just start really digging into those things because, like I said before, like you're getting results, now you just have to fine tune things, and when it comes to fine tuning things, it really comes down to just making sure that you're making content on the right topics, right? That's just why I recommended, making sure that you're on popular phones, which you are, and then from there, fine tuning things to create the best viewer experience that you can. And then you figure that out through looking at your archive and figuring out what people wanted to better. And just as I mentioned here really quick, said my idea behind that is because it's a smaller phone, but that makes sense in terms of zooming in.
I don't know when these phones are released. They might be the latest models, but I think you mentioned like timing. Timing is everything when it comes to reviews like this. So as soon as a phone drops, you're able to get your hands on it. When everybody's trying to figure out what the phone's about, that's when you go all in.
Yeah, another thing too.
Which you might be doing.
Another thing as well is I would also start reaching out to some of these manufacturers and start seeing if you can create relationships to get like early drops on some of this stuff. And you might be doing that already, but if not, I would definitely start doing that as well so that you can, like he's talking about, so like the day these things drop, you can be one of those channels that are putting it out. So you're, when it comes to inventory of people looking for these, that you're one of the people that has, one of those newer videos on it.
You can also hype devices before they come out. You see that a lot in the Apple space, and you might see it in the Android space as well. I'm an Apple user, but they'll hype stuff up. Rumors, talking about shows that happened or where they revealed it, or they might give some specs or a couple little snapshots or something like that to kind of build up hype around things.
Another thing to consider also, because I was just looking at this too real quick, is like when it comes to this one, right? Like Oppo finds X9 Ultra the best Ultra, kinda. You can also kind of level up things like this, right? In terms of like a curiosity gap, because that's what you're creating with this, where it could be,
Hey
Oppo,
Tiffany, you made
finds,
cheeseburger
X9
ramen
Ultra the
before
best
with
Ultra,
lettuce, tomatoes,
and then
onion, and
instead of kind of
cheese
something
in
like
it.
a 7
Was
this,
busting.
right? So there's like,
Ayy.
instead of being like more of a casual kind of.
No, that does
And
sound
then,
busting for real, for
that's
real.
just more suggestive of, you're like, hey, I should probably watch this video before I get one of those. So
That really do sound really good.
Really hard into that for the sake of the recommendation system.
Yeah, especially you throw an onion in there. Tiffany, you know how to eat. You're a foodie. Hit the like button, Tiff. You're in the right place. This is a safe place. My name is Sugi. You're in a safe space. If you're a big back and you like to munch, hit the like and subscribe. We're building a chocolate factory of delicious food. We're making a nice ramen. We're gonna start with the bacon popping out. With the bacon, we're gonna get all that bacon grease and throw in some chili oil, some homemade chili oil, chili flakes, olive oil, black pepper, and then we have, of course, our shrimp ramen is the star.
Full copyright claim. How's that going to play out? Everything else is clear, but that one.
Now, I don't know if you know this, foodies, but one pack of ramen is 2 servings.
There you go. Thank you.
Next up.
Enjoy DreamCon.
Yeah, enjoy DreamCon.
I haven't been to DreamCon. Have you been to DreamCon?
I've not.
Represent Renee.
Yep.
Hold it down, DreamCon. Makes us proud.
So really quick, home rapid repair thing says my viewer drop asked you. So my viewer drop was because I didn't get to the repair quick enough. But the next video asked you said people drop off and the repair. Yeah, that sort of thing is really common. That's why we pitch it multiple times to make sure that you're taking everything that it gives you with a grain of salt, because it is kind of all over the place when it comes to that sort of thing. So absolutely, take those recommendations lightly.
Aw, Tiffany says, yeah, it is. And the cheeseburger ramen was delicious. And she already subscribed and hit the like button. Sounds good. You on it. Hey, Tiff. Hey, we gotta be. We're on the hamster wheel. We're working at the Waffle House. We're live streaming. We're paid by YouTube. We're top 2% in our niche. Very proud to announce that. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you, foodies, and you guys help and support our Black-owned business. You can purchase all the ingredients in the show below as well. Actually, thanks to you, Tiff, I just remember to link all of our ingredients. So we'll start with the shrimp ramen. We do get a commission, a small percentage of each purchase. So if you like ramen, why not purchase it here? You know what I'm saying?
And then I start firing stuff at it, and then it starts acting like dipping and weaving.
We have good prices. I don't play about my foodies. I don't play about you guys. Let me see. I don't even see any. Ooh! Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta turn her down. We gotta turn her down.
So next up we have Bright Photoshop tutorials. Bright Photoshop tutorials. They have one time or more, but on YouTube for one.
That hit me right in the chest.
Design tutorial content. Goal of the channel is to teach others.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm scared.
Did you use it finally? Yeah, I've used it a couple times. Yeah, I think it's just dry in here. Yeah. But the target audience is anyone eager to learn designing.
Okay, I don't see a nice price for ramen, so we're gonna wait to link that, but I linked red pepper flakes.
Is there any fix for this?
I don't like shrimp, but I love shrimp ramen. LOL. Lol. We gotta get this bacon crispy. You're a 2-pack girl. See, I've been doing a 2-pack lately for the show. I've usually been a 1-pack person, but I've been doing it for the show. But like, that's why I'm adding the bacon, because like, I've been pushing my limits and now I like the 2-pack. But that's why we're gonna do the bacon to get the more protein in there. We'll do the nice homemade chili oil. I'm trying not to do 2-packs, because we may eat this pack and go straight to the store and get another one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to your publishing schedule, based on what it is that you do, I would definitely publish on a more regular basis than what it is that you're currently doing. Like if if your complaint right now is that you're not getting the views that you know want, I would publish on a more regular basis so that you are feeding their system more new content to experiment with. But as you're doing that, it's also going to keep you sharp as well. So one thing that happens on YouTube, and I've been guilty of this too when I slow down my upload schedule, is when you're uploading a lot. If it's one channel, multiple channels, whatever it is that you're doing, like if you're uploading a lot, like the more you upload scenes, the more you're paying attention, like it keeps you sharp in terms of being able to just quickly get through tutorials, things like that. Like it keeps you sharp or whatever type of content you're making. But when you're doing the thing like once a month, then it doesn't keep you as
It smells gorgeous in here.
Right, so that would be number one in terms of just getting things going, so that you're more into it, so that your viewers can keep showing up if you're publishing.
I'll also be linking the bacon brand below. See, now for me, that's about perfect for crispiness and everything.
So another thing that I would do is right now we have free gradient pack. We have
So this is a great opportunity to add in our olive oil.
So one of the easy ways that you can give yourself an advantage when it comes to helping Photoshop users identify that your content is, for them, is to make sure you did it here, but you changed the color of it, is to make sure that you are putting, the logos of the product here that you are sharing. And that's just a really easy way to help people identify that your content is about that, right? So if somebody's into Photoshop, then that by itself will grab their attention, kind of like you have right here and how you have it right over here. Those types of things definitely grab attention. Another thing that I would be really mindful of right now is here you have like a free gradient pack, no cost, plus complete installation tutorial. I'm going to guess this is going to be search targeted. I'm guessing that's why you did this, and you're probably providing this gradient pack on your own. And is this constant or okay? So I'm not sure because we're not watching.
What's up, baby?
However, one thing that I do want to let you know.
Oh, you can't wait to see the finished product. Oh, it's gonna be gorge.
And some people are gonna need to know how to install it, but a lot of people when they see this are gonna be like, "Oh, great!"
What did Rachel Ray say? It's gonna be delish. It's gonna be delish.
Care much about the video. So because of that, not sure here. Free gradient pack. I mean, I don't even see where to download it. Hold on. Best design bundles. Yeah, I actually don't even see a link to your gradient pack. Maybe you mentioned in the video. Yeah, you put it that way. Okay, so that's okay.
See, personally, I like a lot of red pepper flakes. I don't play about my pepper flakes, foodies. See, this is how you make a homemade chili oil. Now, you can use a peanut oil, a sesame seed oil. People will be like, oh, you're going to use an olive oil. Okay, so when you go to restaurants, they just use canola oil. They just use canola oil. So, like, don't come for me. I know, I've been working in restaurants for years. Hey, baby, hit the like button.
So because of that, if you are doing any types of, downloads or anything like that, make sure that you can put them, later in the video somewhere. And with this one also, because it's like a super short video, I understand it doesn't really need to be that long.
She says I can't wait to see the finished product either. I can't wait to see the finished product as well, I should say.
That need the installation. The reason that I'm making that hypothesis is because if somebody is downloading a free gradient pack for Photoshop, then they probably already have an idea of how to use them, right? And other things too.
We're gonna cook those peppercorns, so we are gonna make sure we get that stirred through. They'll cook quickly because that bacon grease has the temp high. We'll get our olive oil, which is room temp higher, and then we will add in our water and of course our ramen. I'm very excited. Oh, look what I could do to see the font. I didn't know you guys could change the font when you're typing in the chat. That's awesome. Hey, foodies, let's get 10 gifts. And our first super chat becomes manager moderator. Our very first super chat of the stream becomes manager moderator for the month.
Photoshop gradient pack now makes you more search optimized, and you've also front loaded the thing in the title, that's
You're
also
watching on the
the
app, on an
viewers
app or
know
something?
that this is a specifically not just a gradient pack for Illustrator or
Oh
some
no.
other product.
Okay, well,
This is specifically for Photoshop.
gotta
And then
get a
here,
new
Can I
floor.
just chime in and say the word installation would make me not click?
because it's long.
The word installation sounds.
Kind of like putting a roof on your house.
It sounds complicated.
Yeah.
Like when I have to install something, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Sorry, I overheated.
And then I click on this. It's not loading. There we go. And then you're not showing me anything about designing a flyer, right? So definitely going in and cutting those out is something that I would do right away, like Dee mentioned. And then from there, you can start using your audience retention reports to be kind of the guiding light towards the decisions that you're making around your content. When it comes to tutorials, it is normal.
We gotta get our tripod reset back up. I gotta put us in the fridge to cool us down.
Mistake number one when it comes to YouTube in terms of audience retention is adding things to the video that doesn't matter to viewers and is more self-serving, like a logo or flashy intros and those sorts of things.
There was a time when that was normal.
You can still do things to where you have something like that, you have it go by quickly, but you want to make sure that you hook them right. And even when you have those types of things, like one of the things that I do is when I show my nickname and branding on there, is I'll start talking, like it shows up, and then by the time it registers that that's there, then you'll hear me start talking in the background, so you know it's coming, right? And then it'll transition out right after that, and then we get into the content.
Bottom line is this: you can use your data to see how it's working. If you go in and look at your audience retention, and while you're playing that logo, it's a steep cliff. It's not working.
Okay, so now we're gonna turn our heat up, because we're boiling water. We're gonna pop our ramen in there. See, I like a nice shallow bit of water simply because I don't even like my ramen like too overcooked personally. We can also take out your bacon if you want to.
Look at your data. Make data-driven decisions.
So there's a YouTube channel.
Ramen is a very
that I want
personal
you to check out when you get the chance, and it's going to give you a lot of insights.
cooking
here.
experience.
So this guy, Noonmesh is his name. His channel called Perfect, and he's got 5.46 million subscribers on this YouTube channel. So this is a personality channel. Look at your screen recordings. With his, he's a personality channel. He's actually on camera. He's awesome to listen to. Like he's very knowledgeable about Photoshop. He explains everything in a really good way. But I would really study everything that he's doing. But one of the things that I want to bring to your attention is if you look at his thumbnails, right? He's a Photoshop logo, Photoshop logo, Photoshop logo, Photoshop logo, Photoshop logo, right? You see on almost every thumbnail, the exception of this one when he's talking about YouTube thumbnails, but he has a YouTube logo here to help people identify that, right? So anything that's a Photoshop tutorial, you can see almost everything has the Photoshop logo in there. And it's not just in there, it's prominent, right? Like it stands out in terms of he's using color in the right way to just kind of help it pop.
Yeah, to get used to them. It's been a while since you had them last. I'm saying.
So that's the type of thing that you want to do when it comes to.
Ooh, look at how the bacon's looking.
Photoshop tutorials.
His channel cost. Next. Oh, yeah, some super chats. Couple super chats, I think.
Now this is our first time making
So,
bacon,
Jennifer,
ramen, and the chocolate factory.
membership there for 30 months. Says, what do you think
But
about
this will
Creator
not
Mix
be
that
our
you've heard so
last.
much about?
High in
Love it. And just as a
protein.
reminder, we have some new music in Creator Mix. What type of songs are they?
We put up some synthwave.
And we do have a flavor pack, but personally I like to put my flavor pack in after it's all done cooking.
Yeah, so with that, yeah, you can find that out at creatormix.com. That's a free music service that we have for content creators. And then we did okay. So Hamilton Sports Central says, thank you guys for the support you provide every week. I was able to get a sponsor with a local radio station. Nice. Not only that, but with my sports channel, and I get a segment on their radio station. Nice. Nice work. Love seeing that kind of stuff. Yeah, because that's taken into where it's like, you have your YouTube presence, and now you're starting to expand outside of that, which is fantastic.
Through Jermaine's win said thank you.
Yeah, I got that one already. Yeah, I got that one already.
Well, I just did it again. And I just wanted to do it twice.
So Kentucky Backyard Wildlife.
That
So this is just about done for me. Personally, we have our chili oil, our bacon.
It could be all sorts of things. You could be running a moonshine shack, which is the most probable. You could have like an ATV park in your backyard where you're like driving around. You could have an archery set up to where you're practicing archery, and sometimes you use your flamethrower.
All right, I'm gonna turn the heat off.
Could just be that you hunt in your backyard, probably hunting deer. You might have a deer stand. That is my guess.
Yeah, let's find out. So they do daily content on YouTube for less than 6 months.
Moonshine, I know it.
They make moonshine. I'm just kidding. It's a backyard wildlife live streaming relaxation and cat TV. Gold channels to make money.
I was close.
And the question is, Claude keeps telling me that my shorts is my vehicle for getting subscribers, and long form and lives is to watch hours. I'm going full force and going live every day, trying to do to 2 long form videos a week. Is going live daily too much? Is there a better strategy? Okay, so one thing that's important to think about when it comes to advice that you're getting from him is make sure that you are being mindful that about your YouTube channel from AI. Make sure that you are being mindful about what you're trying to do, what your published capacity is, what your grading capacity is. Make sure that you're being mindful about the goals that you're trying to accomplish on your YouTube channel. If it's, just growth from the channel, if it's monetization, if it's influence, like whatever the thing is, make sure that you are just being mindful of what you're trying to do. And
Okay,
the formats
foodies.
of content, because
We need to put on sunscreen and eat
and what it does
right now.
is it will give you
I'm so
information
hungry.
based on things that theoretically, are fine. However, it may or may not be in alignment with what it is that you're trying to do, right? Because it doesn't know the nuance of those types of details. So because of that, just make sure that you are thinking through the advice that it gives, and make sure that you ask yourself if what it's telling you aligns with what you're trying to do and your capacity to make content. Because there's a difference in going live every day versus I'm going to go live at a cadence that makes sense for my life, and that I'm going to be able to sustain for a certain period of time, and that I also am going to be able to deliver content that my viewers are going to enjoy and appreciate and get value from. So because of that, make sure that you're just thinking about those types of things, because you can go live every day, but you have to make sure that if you're going live every day, that you are
now we
giving
need to put on our sunscreen
really good
for
content,
real.
and that it's that it's worthwhile for
Because
them to.
I'm sitting right in front of this window and I'm not about to play games
to
with my
continue on,
skin. We're gonna be wearing.
Says,
hey, big bro.
going full force and going live every day and trying to do at least
Sports
1 or 2 long form videos a week. Is going live daily too much? Is there a better strategy? Does the overall impression of my channel look professional? I think I'm getting disheartened because I am comparing my channel to channels that are a decade old, whereas I'm not even 3 months old.
I'm in
yet.
front of a
You might
window.
be welcome.
The UV's
So first
9.
is definitely don't do the comparison, but pay attention to what the people are doing that have the experience. Because, like for example, like I just showed that Pix and Perfect channel, right? And the reason I showed that channel is because he does great, and he knows what he's doing, and he has a great reputation in his content. And because of that, he's a good example to study, right? Because people respond well to him. So since they respond well to him, he's a good example to study if you're someone that's in, the niche where you're doing food op tutorials. So, in your case, similar things in terms of, studying people that are like outdoor content, things like that. But let's see what it is that you're actually doing here on the channel.
You're eating rice? Hey, OG, post it on our community page. We want to see what you're eating. You know that. You know that. those bacon bits. Baby Marmatha Third says, I've been waiting for you to go live all day and now I'm late. Hey, turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a show. I think I need to turn on the air conditioner because we keep overheating. The chili oil is perfect. Thank you for hitting the like button. You have 2 things to tell me. Ooh, tell me, OG. I literally always miss it with you when you're not in the live streams. It looks good, good. Ooh, thank you, thank you. It really is, honestly. First thing, I was eating a burger yesterday. In mid-bite, I was like, a small piece of what I think was a tooth in it was mine. What? You lost a tooth in a boiga? That's actually terrifying. I lost a tooth in a pizza when I was like a little kid, and I've been scared of life ever since. Second thing is I ate bulldog ramen. Yes, you watched the show where we ate bulldog ramen. Did you like it? Did you like it? There's nothing like a bowl of Roman numerals. Was it a long lost baby tooth that you lost? See, now that was a healthy amount of food. It wasn't your tooth in the burger? What was in the burger? Hey, Gabriel. We were just eating Roman numerals. Now we're eating. That's cooking. Someone else, I assume, because I take care of my teeth. Someone else's tooth was in your burger. That's what you want me to believe right now? Yes, I still work at Waffle House. Speeding up that hill until the brakes come off. Someone saw you in a fight, and I'm right. It doesn't matter if you get hurt yourself. You just don't like to flip. Beautiful. You just ate, and I'm making you hungry. Purchase your Rice Krispies down below, Foodies. What do I do at the Waffle House? I'm a server. Let's get 10 gifts, Foodies. Yes, I cook. Rewind this video. We're just cooking Roman numerals in the beginning of the show. I'm still hungry. Should we go to the store, Foodies? We have to put on a lot of sunscreen if we do, though. No. I'm gonna wear a sweater instead, so we don't have to put on a sunscreen. Eat waffles? We're not at the Waffle House right now. We'll eat waffles tonight. These were great. We're gonna be selling our own snacks. Our own snacks are gonna be for sale. Gone are Rice Krispies. In is the chocolate factory. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna punch Rice Krispies in their face because we're in the market now, baby. We are here humbly. Thank you, Foodies. But we're gonna punch Rice Krispies in the face because we're here now. You are not gonna have the monopoly anymore, baby. There's a new reckoning. And it is the Foodies. We're gonna rip their face off. They're telling me to calm down in the chat, so. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the show. We have moderators in the chat. Our moderators in the chat. Our moderators in the chat. And we're gonna go to the store. I think we're gonna go to the store and get candy that we can't afford. So guys, please send a gift. Foodies, please send a gift to Super Chat or Cash App $ChocolateSugi. It's like I'm hungry. Buttocks. I'm hungry, buttocks. I can't really afford food. Ah! I'm so hungry. What candy should we get, Foodies? I'm so serious. I want something sour. We have to put on a sweater so I don't have to drench myself in sunscreen, because when we eat this candy, it's gonna make me tired. What's ITAT? Nerds. Ah, I knew you guys were gonna say nerds. So you already know. You already know. But I think the store that we're going to is all out of nerd clusters, but maybe we'll just go to another store. Okay, let's go to the store. Should we go shirtless? Should we go to the store shirtless? Or should we put on a sweater to avoid being burned by the sun? Let's get a sunburn. All right. No. Please, please, please be nice. I need you guys to be with me today. Okay? This is our day off. We're going to get this candy, we're going to study, and we're going to sleep. We're going to get this candy, we're going to study, we're going to sleep. I can't boing. I'm a black man. I don't want to go out there and get sunburned. Wear the sweater. Okay. Kit Kat? I'll get a Kit Kat if you Cash App $ChocolateSugi. Caitlin says, I can't get a sunbird because I'm black, too. We as black people can sunburn. We as black people can sunburn. Stop. You're broke, but not broken. We are broke, but not broken. I feel like a clown when my hat goes up like that, when my hair goes up like in my hat like that. I need to clean my hat, I need to clean my hat, I need to clean my hat, I need to clean my hat. What the looks like a prison sweater. Oh no. No. Do not play with me. We're fashion forward over here. I'm gonna strut like I mean it. Free my mind. If you know, you know. That's Cheetah Girls. We do have to slap sunscreen on our legs unless we want to put on pants. Should we put on pants or slap sunscreen on our legs? Sunscreen. What's my favorite snack? Right now it's really nerd clusters. I'm literally obsessed. Ever since we got 41,000 views eating nerd clusters, you can't tell me nothing. I do have pants on. See? You jokester, you. Okay. They said put sunscreen on. I have my whole legs out. So I have to put it on my feet too. No. No, that's expensive. I can't even afford food. Sunscreen. We need to talk. Why is being healthy expensive? They say wear the sunscreen, you'll stay beautiful, you'll be gorgeous, you won't wrinkle. All that. But this is like, I mean, expensive. And like, I don't want to slather it all over my leg just to wash it off. Why? Why? You guys, if you wear sunscreen, you know. If you don't, you don't get it. Orange and blue is not it. I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am wearing orange and blue. I'm matching my sunscreen bottle. First off, stop. We go together. We go together real bad. We go together real bad. Okay, but I do want to show my legs because it's summer and the same time, so we'll just slather it on. There's nothing wrong with wanting to show your legs, but my feet I feel like are very gnarly. Are they like extremely gnarly, guys? I'm gonna like, I gotta look. Like, what am I showing the world? How you got sunscreen on your shirt? Because what? Oh my goodness. No. And this stuff stains so badly. If you know, you know. Thanks for letting me know, because I would have walked around like that, and then everyone would have treated me weird, and I would have been like, why is everyone so mean? Meanwhile, I have sunscreen all over me. Get those feet. Okay. That's one leg. Where are my shoes? What is going on? Have I not been wearing shoes? Oh, yeah, they are. They're right here. I feel like this is my prettier foot right now, for whatever reason. My other foot is just not doing what needs to be done. Okay, let's go get some candy. Let's go get some candy. Hey, let's go get some candy. No, built like a sunscreen bottle. Thank you. Because I'm an athlete. The only feet content you guys are getting from me will be me showing you how to put sunscreen on your feet. Oh, I almost fell.
shit. Got a nigga who don't miss, and they fucking with a bitch who don't miss. Come tell me who called this been rapping like this since '06. Oh shit, on the beat like oh shit, on the lead like oh sis. Let it read like okay, focus. Back on my stuff, it's what it is and it was what it was. I'm on some shit that gets stuck on the butt. They place the best and I already won. I conquered, I'm the best, yes I conquer. Let them mess when I be word. No sex, baby, I just flirt. Baby, don't get hurt, baby, don't get hurt. I'm a face nigga, don't get swerved. How you doing, baby? I miss Earth. I'm a tender too out to earth, too out to earth. Look up, I already won. Look up, I already won. Look up, I already won. I do these niggas like mama and son. Look up, I already won. Look up, I already won. Look up, I already won. I do these niggas like mommy and son. Already won. Already won. Already won. I do these niggas like mommy and son. Mommy and son.
We're just gonna pop on a little bit more sunscreen. Ooh, thanks for hitting that like button. She could get your nail if she let my friend. Nah, I still don't give a. Dollar bill, come together. Even your man knows it. Sugi's doing better. Foodies doing better. I know you don't like me. You wanna fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. Daddy's to my left and Foodies to my left and my righty. Itty bitty waist, bitty face. Yeah, eat a cookie monster. Yes, this from my style. Lil wet, I just feel like it's pasta. They can never win a Sugi on the roster. Somebody ushered this foodie into a clinic. My flow's still sick, I ain't talking ooh ooh. I got my own lyrics, a lot of these chickens gimmicks. I tell these Sugi style, no order, no one I mimic. Talking about snitches when the snitches in the camp. Never tell a lawyer, always stick your old stamp. That's right. I got them. I'm popping. They keep hating, but still watching. Check the boards. We're still topping. Bust down the plain Jane. I got options. It's a bunch of mini me's. I'm the one they watching. Teach you how to get a bag. Now you got it shopping. Wanna come out of different. If you like to do it fast, real fast, fast, fast. Speaking on my old song, young. Trying to see it. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I turn up for some ramen and I get lots of sunscreen. Welcome to the chocolate factory. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We is finna. We is finna go to the stove. Mm-hmm. Yup. We is. We is. We is. We is. I am Hawaiian and I'm gonna show you how to go to the store. We're gonna show you how to go to the store. Yes, I am.
And I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana.
Killing everybody beat.
Thank you next, Ariana. You don't have to give me Tapiana. If you tryna get some Slapiana, I call my ops Apiana. Shut down East St. Luciana. I don't want you on my page, Blackiana. Go tailor-made like Tiana. They copying my style, Papiana.
Roger that.
Benny Hanna to Katana. Bitch, I've been the gunner.
He's screaming at my government. Oh, Nicotaya.
You look like Nicki now. Still, you Takiana. To keep it 100, bitch, you Wakiana. In the hood like Kiana. Or a Tatiana. In my room from Trinidad. Black Americana. I'm about to shut it down. At Megaliana.
And no wonder why you don't have any more sunscreen. Stop! This is how you're supposed to use it. 85 comma plus 3 zeros. Plus another comma plus 3 zeros. Then add a dot. Dot, ba dot, dot. Before the song came out, you been a thot. And back that stuff up. What? Yeah. Yeah. Bust down, Bobbiana, bust down. And back that stuff up. Bust down, Bobbiana. Bust down and pick that stuff up. Bust it open and pick that stuff up. Boom, ba-dome, ba-dome, ba-dome. Okay, let's go to the store. I don't know why I'm dreading this. Don't really know, but we're not gonna overthink it. We're gonna go out and show our legs. We are. Okay, no. Let's go. I'm done. Let's go. Y'all are not leaving any gifts, and that's because I'm playing around. Okay, I'm playing around. I'm gonna pick up my feet. Ever since we've become a mukbang show, I just don't pick up my feet because I'm fat now. And no, I'm not saying that all fat people don't pick up their feet. Okay. This is so, I really want one of those, like, you ever see those, like, and it's like this, and it, like, protects you from the sun. You ever see that? I see it sometimes. Don't know how much I freaking love you. You just don't know. Like, I literally love you. Thank you so much for supporting our show and for being here, leaving comments and leaving likes. It's just, it's just great. Thank you. And just being a black man in America. Honestly, that's like my favorite line right now. I just like to say it at the most random times. But anyways, like, honestly, we are making a chocolate factory, and I wanted you guys to hit subscribe so you can watch the journey. Yeah, you look like Kenny from South Park P. I don't actually watch South Park like that, but I can't tell ya. They usually say I look like Felix from Stray Kids. Yes, we need to get another job today, so I don't know which store I want to go to. Because last night they didn't even have the nerd clusters I wanted. What do we do, foodies? Are you going to Waffle House? I'll be going to Waffle House tonight. Join in on the stream at 9 p.m. tonight. I'll post something for you. Hey, Gabriel, have you joined our membership? We're posting all current Waffle House content on our new membership. It's only 99 cents. It's our only Foodies content. I have to cross this street because I really want to. You know what, like, would remind me of my childhood? Like, literally an ice cream cone right now. I work night shifts, yeah, but like weekly I work in the morning, but I've been working night shifts lately to pick up some more cash, you know? Oh my goodness, where did this car even come from? And now it wants to try to unalive me. Okay, so I think on the way back we'll have better lighting or something. Or maybe it's just because we're like protecting ourselves from the sun. Yeah, that's what it is. Because it's gorge out if we're not like this. But like, no, I'm not about to get no sun damage. The UV is a 9 right now. The UV is literally a 9. What are you, where am I going and what am I doing? About to go to this store to get some candy. But I think they have the candy we're looking for, so we're gonna see what's up. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you something as well. I know we're all going through things in life, and you're watching the show, and we want to be upbeat and positive, but also honest and real. We're going through some things in our personal life over here. The Chocolate Factory, me, ChocolateSugi, and you know, although I know I'm not going to be defeated by it, it does feel a little overwhelming, and I'd like if you could send some prayers out for me. Thank you. Okay, here we are. Story, baby, just say yes. No money, no banana. Right. Do I like Reese's Puffs? Yes, I do. But they're one of the cereals that kind of hurt the roof of my mouth, for real. Yeah, they have to be alone. I've never seen bagged Mike and Ike's before. Story, baby, just say yes. It says they're gluten-free and fat-free.
Weekends are great too here on Mix 98.7. Well, back to Intelligence for Your Life. And have you ever hesitated? Somebody said,
You guys are enjoying this show. I ate these disgusting chips. They were honestly terrible, and I was really excited for them. That's what got me, too. I was so excited for them. They were awful. You guys are enjoying the show. These look good. These are gummy sweet tarts. Fruity splits.
Senior lecturer at Queen's University Belfast. He says the material left and right taps into some of our highest brain functions. The problem is that the words left and right aren't as self-explanatory as the words up and down or front and back.
I enjoyed this review. That was delicious.
Some of the greatest thinkers in history had left-hand confusion, including physicist Richard Feynman and therapist Sigmund Freud. Want to see how your ability to tell left from right stacks up against the rest of the population? The University of Washington has a test on its website. Go to faculty.washington.edu and get left-hand confusion in the search bar. Can't write down that address. We'll have it on our Facebook page for you.
Okay, it's time. We need to get some candy. Oh, you're in the hospital eating McDonald's, buddy? I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Holy Grail. Feel better, Tiffany. Bro, Holy Grail, you're such a G. Oh yeah, we need to get some something to drink. I'm so poor, it's like crazy. Wait, what get I don't need a Sprite. We have Sprite at work. Do you have any deals on candy? Any cheap candy? Yay, this is deals. Yes. You know what? I'll do... No, I haven't seen the new Moana, new live action. Which snack would you pick, bro? I do want to watch it. I have seen a lot of previews for it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those adults that like watching kids' movies. Thank you. So we have a crazy, scary person behind us. Anyways, but he's gone. Actually, he vanished. We have ATE%. Another one bites the dust. Do 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 do. Why did I just get so happy getting candy? Foodies, I want to say something. I just want to make good choices. Right now, I feel like I just want to quit things, and I know that's not what God wants me to do. I know that's the enemy. Trying to play games. What's up? Let's see what I'm going through. There's a football this is. Can't. Congratulations on your football races. That'll be fun. You're brave. Too scared. What's up, Scars? You gotta study. Because we're gonna get a better life for ourselves. Hit the like button, please, foodies. Gotta stay protected from the sun, guys. Scars, have you guys been seeing our community posts? What do you mean, Gabriel? Zesty, yeah. You said, what's the Bojangles? I've never been to a Bojangles before, but they are, I see them here in Mississippi, and I really want to eat at one. Bro, why am I wearing a jacket? To protect myself from the sun. That's why. Since you asked. This is what you're going on, Foodies. You're going on her. She works. And when I try to walk away, you'd hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. Yeah. These are underrated. Was it just moaning? Yes. Do I go to a Shell gas station? Sometimes. Where the frick is that phone? Where's my phone? Ow! No. No. I'm sorry. It's how we review candy over here. We moan. Gabriel, you're making it not fun. Being weird in the chat. have got to get our life together. So we need to apply for some jobs right now. Girlfriend. Work at Zaxby's. Okay. I'll do it if you won't. Oh. One second, I'll be right back. Hi, Jolie. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Jolie, are you wearing your sunscreen? Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm wondering, do you wear your sunscreen? You're beautiful, I'm sure you are. You're beautiful. I gotta write some lyrics. What you looking at? Yes, I'll take my shirt off. Nobody's asking, but I will. I just need to turn off the air conditioning because I'm cold. I'm cold. Cold. Why did I figure out what my teeth look like this on camera? My thumb really hurts because I keep biting my nails. We really need to study now. Okay. Time to study. See, it's on. No. We is finna tell the foodies we is live. I just got back from the store. You should be there. Yeah, It could all be so simple, yeah. Would you rather make it hard? Loving you is like a battle, and we both can up
Hola
with
mi gente linda, como ustedes saben,
scars.
en mi casa la que
Tell
cocina soy yo,
me
así que
who I
decidí subir de
have to
nivel. Se acabaron las bandejas de aluminio porque
be
conseguí este
to
calentador de comida de
get
tiempo
some
súper fácil de armar y de verdad que es un 10 de 10. Son de
reciprocity.
6 cuartos, así
And
que le cabe
no
muchísima
one
comida y algo que me
loves
encanta es
you
que la tapa
more
tiene cierre
than
suave. Para ensalada, fruta o cualquier comida
me.
fría, simplemente
No
agrega agua con hielo en
one
la parte
ever
inferior. Y por
will. Don't you never make it hard. Loving you is like a battle. Yeah, we're both enough to scar. Tell me what happened to get some rest. I still need you. See, no one loves you more than me. And no one ever will. Yeah, we're gonna have to say it again. Like most things ever start this way. Most things ever stay my name. If I can say, tell me who I want to be. To get some rest, reciprocity. You know I'm enemy. You know I no matter how I think we go, you always seem to let me know it ain't working. She ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. Hi, foodies. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, Aaliyah's back. Hit that like button. We got a little interrupted. Our show glitched, foodies, and now the vibe is completely different. It was always interesting watching when that would happen to other live streamers. Now it's happening to us. Oh, who lives in the pineapple under the? Where are you? Hi. There's a spider crawling on me. Are you serious? You better be joking. Foodies. We're gonna restart the stream. I love you. Let's see. No, we're not gonna restart the stream. We're gonna stay. We're gonna study and stay. Michelle says, Sugi, you're back. I'm always here. Where have you been? Yeah. Were we live yesterday? Yes, we were live late last night. We were live late in the hours, though. We were live late.
For here, which in this case would probably be stealth camping. They're looking to see if you have that sort of information here in your description. But what you want to think about is you do want to, just go ahead and include that for the sake of including it. But just make sure that you're just putting information.
You're in the
here that just
hospital.
gives your
What's going
context
on?
of what's going on. Because some people are going to open that just to see additional information. And also, according to the Google Help Docs, YouTube also takes some of this into consideration as well when it comes to information about the video. they're going to get almost everything they need from the video content in the title, but the video description just adds just a little bit more.
What's going on, buddy?
So because of that, when you make sure that you are filling this out around what it is that's happening in the video, then you're ensuring that you're just kind of checking all of those boxes to make sure that you are, just doing all of the right things in order for viewers to understand what it is that you're doing. And when
Your eye's not doing very well. You may have to stay for 2 more days or just one. I'm hooked to an IV. No, be safe, buddy. I love you for watching, and I hope you just stand strong out there. IVs are the worst, but I know you're staying strong. I already know it. Keep your head up, Michelle. Keep your head up. You got this. I know IVs are weird. They have a really weird feeling. You're a tough chick. Oh, man. Michelle, what's going on with your eye? Have you joined our Only Foodies membership yet? Guys, we'll be right back. I love you for watching. Email me at ChocolateSugi@gmail.com and Cash App $ChocolateSugi. You can also PayPal me at ChocolateSugi. Foodies. Candy. Sugar. I love you for watching. We're building a chocolate factory together here at the ChocolateSugi show. I wanted you guys to know you can support our show by helping us build our chocolate factory. You can Cash App $ChocolateSugi. Again, that is dollar, as well as PayPal, which is ChocolateSugi. You can find us on all platforms, and you can also email me at ChocolateSugi@gmail.com. We have fresh snacks, treats, and more homemade coming to you soon. Michelle, DM me, tell me what's going on. I love you for watching. You better spam me in the box, post a picture on our community page, do what you always do. We love you, we love you, we love you.